Hi guys, so we are doing a video on the different types of teenagers in high school. Of the military kids. The kids whose entire life is consumed by just army stuff. I've been training really hard ever since I was like 8 years old, and I know all the planes that they use in the Air Force, and I know every go. And I'm going to follow my parents' footsteps. They're both from the Navy. They met in the Navy. They had me on the Navy. They're both veterans, and they have like Purple Heart awards and stuff. I'm trained to kill already, and I'm like 14.
There's also those kids who are stoners, who pretty much are high all the time.
The kids who do not care about high school, and you don't know why they're at high school because they only show up like the first day and a handful of days.
But they're still pretty fun people to hang around, except you really don't know where they're gonna end up in 5 years.
What? You gotta go to class.
John is so sexy.
He's disabled.
Look at your face.
He's in a wheelchair.
What do you mean? He's so cute. This poor little guy. Doozy. Wrap this up real good. You stick a hole in an apple, right? So I'm gonna go down to the Open Leaf Junction down on 3rd Street. That's gonna be my place. Gonna hit that up. The sweeter the berry, the darker the juice. You got some quarters? Cause I got some quarters. You want some?
No. I have plenty quarters. So
you do?
thanks.
Homie,
Yeah.
hit me up. Hit me up, homie.
Then we have the kids who are always pulling the racist card, and they're always whining to the teachers about how racist they are, even if they have a plausible reason for getting them in trouble.
Sometimes, if they were getting in trouble for something they're actually doing, they don't care. Their race is always an excuse, you know, so it's kind of messed up. Really, in my opinion, it doesn't. If you're doing something wrong, most of the time it's because you're doing something wrong, not because you were whatever race.
I know it's hard, but could you please, like, not be on your phone all the time? That's just not really gonna work. I'm gonna confiscate this.
It's because I'm black, huh? See, this teacher, this old white lady, always trying to, you know, trying to be getting all on the black people, you know. You see, Mary over there, she been on her phone this whole time. Why you always gotta come after me?
Miss Johnson, I'm sorry that you might have taken that as that, but it really has nothing to do with your race. It's just that you had your phone out, like, really out in the open. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think I don't really like your attitude.
You white people always with attitude this and attitude that. You know, I'm ethnic, so, you know, I got a little bit of sass in me. You're gonna have to deal with that.
Still, I think I'm gonna have to ask you to go maybe talk to the principal and maybe talk to them about
You mean
your attitude.
Mr. Brown?
Yes, Mr. Brown. He might have
His name Mr. Brown, but he white.
Yes. That's because he's German.
German this, German that. You know there's black people in Germany too.
Quiz, I'm just gonna
Why all
have to
Germans
ask
gotta
you
be white?
to leave.
Why is that? Why Germans always gotta be white?
So I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You're making kind of a scene for the classroom, and some of the kids
You always said black people making a scene. And then there are those shit talkers, the kids who always gotta say something about somebody.
the kids who are always gossiping about other people, always complaining about other people, and they just generally spend the majority of their time saying mean things about people.
It doesn't matter how nice the person is. They will find an excuse to dislike that person. Oh my god, look at Becky.
Oh my god, what the heck is she wearing? 2 ponytails? Like, who even wears pigtails?
What? What, you trying to be like, Anna from Frozen?
She's not even original or anything.
I know, what's up with that skirt?
Totally. And her hair, it's not even really blonde. It's like dark brown. But my hair is obviously like a light blonde.
I know, and like whenever she like drops something, she's always like, it's just because I'm legally blonde. I'm like, no.
Oh my god, shut up. Yeah, and she's totally out of his league too. Like, everybody knows Jeremy likes me better, but she always tries to get his attention.
I know, like you're so much cuter than her.
Totally, like, like, I just want to say something to her, but you know, I'm just a nice person, and I would just never say anything mean about her.
Like, I'm always nice to people.
Yeah.
They're the kids who act really smart, and they are smart. They're like child prodigies, and you wish you were them, but you just don't have the effort. I mean, they're really good at sports, and they're really smart, and they study really hard, and they just put a lot of effort into life, and they talk about it like it's nothing. When, you know, well, I could be like them, but I don't feel like it.
So, are you gonna take honors classes next year?
Yeah, actually, I think I am, because, like, I know this year was kind of tricky, but, like, I asked, like, one of the sophomores how hard it was, and they said it wasn't really that hard, because all you have to do is, like, study for 10 minutes a day, and then you just have to read the book, which are usually, like, I don't know, 50 chapters every 2 days, which really isn't that big a deal. So all you really have to do is, as long as you do your work and just study a little bit, it's really not that hard. Really, to relieve stress, I just, like, you know, run maybe, like, down to the grocery store and back, you know? I go there, eat some ice cream, and come back, which is about, like, I don't know, like 2 miles or so, which is okay, because normally I'm used to running like 5 miles. And then there are the pathological liars. Everybody knows they're a liar. They always come up with some crazy story or something that sounds really ridiculous, and everybody kind of hates them after a while, and they kind of don't have friends after a while. So don't be one of them. So how's sewing?
It's really good. The teacher, she complimented me. She said I was the best in the class, and she even let me use her sewing machine. It was really cool. I mean, even though it's like the first week, I've already figured out how to do embroidery, and I've never done sewing before. It's really cool.
How exactly does your uncle know your teacher?
Well, he and the teacher in charge of electives, so they used to go to college together in China. The teacher was originally in law school, but like then they decided not to because he had problems. They had issues, like a scandal in the college. It was really crazy.
College scandal in China?
Yes.
So why did he decide to go to China?
Well, I might not look like it at all, but it's just kind of how I mixed. I'm actually like half Chinese and half black. I'm like not even white at all.
So how's your hair blonde?
I dyed it.
And your leg hairs?
I have a disorder. It's like the melanin in my hair just didn't really like work out right, so I'm blonde. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be late for my flight. I've got a voice audition and I'm gonna be really famous, so like, yeah, I gotta go. See ya, bye.